What's up, guys? Rick from Rick's Rock School here for another Coheed lesson. Excited for this one today. Yeah, I know I'm always excited. You start getting excited! Today we're doing a Favor House Atlantic. As I said last week, I am from the great state of New Jersey. If you didn't catch my Devil in Jersey City video, I'll post the link. Go ahead and catch that. There's some good stuff in there. Squirrels attack a van, steal the wheat thins. It's a fantastic time. Favor House Atlantic is another one. When I was in high school and discovering Coheed for the first time and looking through the track list, I'm like, Atlantic, that's me. I'm from New Jersey. I'm from Atlantic City. This is going to be good. So it immediately grabbed my attention. And you know, anybody from New Jersey thinking like anything remotely New Jersey, it belongs to us and we will back it up. That aside, what a great song. What a great song it is, guys. Now look, a lot of you are gonna be, oh, you're playing the Bye Bye Beautiful song. Okay, wait a minute. Brothers and sisters on the fence, it's okay to like your favorite band's most popular songs. It's okay, I promise. No one's gonna laugh at you. If you're an AC/DC fan, Back in Black still slaps. Now look, if you listen to this song, it stacks up though. You gotta listen to the melodies in this song. We're gonna break down the science behind why what Travis is doing is absolutely genius in this song. But even if you don't play the guitar, you might enjoy me breaking down the science behind why different pieces of this song sound the way they do. This song stacks up to everything on In Keeping Secrets except for maybe the title track. So let's jump right into it, guys. If you are a beginner, you will be able to play Claudio's parts, no problem. I'm going to walk you through it. It's just power chords. If you know your power chords, you got this. Let's get it started here. It starts on a C sharp power chord with the 4th fret of the A string. Now we're going to play this riff. It's a great use of weaving in and out of strumming your power chords and playing the notes in that C sharp minor scale. Check this out. C sharp power chord, 4th fret of the A string. That's 4A, 6D, and 6G. That's going to be our power chord shape for the rest of the lesson here. We're going to go, and it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now we're going to miss a down strum on purpose. Come back and on an up strum, remove the first finger so you have an open A. We have open A and the 6th fret of the D. That's our next chord. And what that is, you have an A and you have a G sharp. So they're a major 7th apart, A and G sharp. Little dissonant, little A major 7 going on. So we can call that a C sharp power chord to an A major 7 dyad. And Claudio uses these chords all the time. They love playing these 2-note harmonies. If you go and watch my Never Ender video, the Never Ender lesson, I mean, it's all over that song too and a bunch of other songs. 2's my favorite one and a bunch of other stuff. So C sharp to that A major 7, and here's the lick. We're gonna go 4th fret of the G, hammer onto the 6, and then we're gonna get the 4th fret of the D string. So you're gonna get B and C sharp and F sharp. And then we're gonna take our pinky, grab the E note on the 7th fret of the A string. And then E flat with the ring finger. Pinky 7th fret A, ring finger 6th fret A. Make sure we alternate pick here. Down, up, down, down, up. And that's that lick there, based off of this scale. So you're gonna play that riff twice. You're gonna play that riff twice, and then the lead comes in. It's based off, let's learn the scale first, okay? I told you, we're gonna break down the science behind this here. Over that C sharp, everything's gonna have that serious C sharp minor kind of sound. No matter what note that you play, it's gonna be very, very serious sounding. This is coming from an E major scale. This whole thing's in the key of E. In this position, our E major scale goes like this. And that's going to be the 12th fret of the E, your 9th fret of the A, the 11th fret, and the 12th fret. So you're going to get E, F sharp, G sharp, A. You're going to get a B note on the 9th fret of the D, C sharp on the 11th fret. So far, Then we're going to play, here we have an E flat to an E to an F sharp. That's going to be 8, 9, and 11 on the B. We're going to play 9, 10, 12, G sharp, A, B on the B string, and then on the E string, same thing that we did here. We can play the 12th fret of the E, also the 11th fret and the 9th fret. So the scale slowly is this. Resolution when we get to that E note. So, over that C sharp chord, over the main riff, we're gonna go like this. 100% made out of notes in that scale that we just learned. We're gonna start on the E with your pinky finger. Ring finger to the E flat or the D sharp, they're the same note. Pinky finger, 12th fret, B string to the B note. So we have 12, 11, and then the 12th fret of the B. We're gonna play the 9th fret of the E. We're gonna get both strings with our first finger here. Get both strings. You're gonna bar here, 9th fret, E and B. You're gonna go. So that's 12E, 11E, 12B. Repeat the 11E and back to 12B. Now for the bar, and then we'll play off, and it ends on that E. It sounds really nice. And the reason, right here in this song, go and listen to it. Right when they hit that E note, everything starts to sound happy. It goes from a serious sound and it seems to like change into a different dimension. And what's happening there is what's called a mode change. And mode change, the word mode is just synonymous with mood. The mood changes of the song. And the mood changes when the chord changes. The mode changes when the chord changes, and the mood changes with it. So we go from the C sharp. Claudio then, and the whole band is gonna rip over an A chord here. That A is a major chord in this key. The major chords being the happy chords are gonna make everything you play lead guitar-wise sound happy. If you don't believe me, run that scale that I just gave you over a C sharp minor chord. Tell me how it sounds. It's gonna sound sad, no matter what notes you play. Over an A chord, the notes will automatically sound happy. So it's not exactly like Travis was like, okay, let's just make the guitar sound magically happy now. No, the band shifts to A as the chord. That's what's creating that all of a sudden makes you want to smile. So right there, the A chord. And here's what Claudio's doing. This is power chord rock basics 101 here. You're going to play your open A power chord. I like to go flat finger and just grab the 2nd fret of the D and the G with one finger here, and the open A, and I'm blocking the E with my thumb. You want to completely mute it out. That way, and I'm using my first finger here to block the B string and the E string. So your goal here is to be able to rock out, to strum all 6 strings, work on this. We want mute, open, fretted note, mute, mute. And then you'll get this when you strum all 6. It is so much better than hearing all of that to clean up your chords. There's your A chord, 2 measures. Then we go to a B power chord, 2nd fret, and the 4th fret of the D and the 4th fret of the G, standard power chord shape. And then you're gonna go C sharp, 4, 6, 6. So we have this. Back to it. That's our main riff here. As the vocals, the searing vocals are coming in. Now, Travis, after he plays that initial lead, is also gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be a 4 count of an F sharp note at the 11th fret, 2, 3, 4, to a 4 count of G sharp at the 13th fret of the G string. So 4 count, 4 count. You rip back into there, the band is gonna be on the B chord. If you do that right, you line that up, you go F sharp 2, 3, 4, G sharp 2, 3, 4, B, C sharp, and then over the A again. Here's this iconic lead, and this is what makes this a great guitar study. I know there are harder to play Coheed songs out there, but in order to get Travis's style, it really comes back to this song and what he does best and what he adds to the music. You know, no, I don't think anybody talks about Travis enough, so I'm going to talk about Travis Steven. He serves the song. I've said it a million times before, and here is how he serves it. He's going to take the scale, piece of the scale that we had just spoken about. What I do here is I take my first finger and I'm barring now the G string and the B string. That nice harmony with the E and the G sharp, major third. And what he's going to do is he's going to use that E note on the 9th fret of the G as a pedal tone. We're going to play it in between these licks, and he goes like this. Really nice stuff. So we're going to work our legato technique too, not only pedal tones, but our legato technique, our pull-offs. So we're going to play the 9th fret of the G, and you're going to go 10th fret B and pull off to the 9th fret of the B. That'll be easy because your first finger is already holding the note down if you're doing this right. And I also, picking technique here, I do what I call picking inside the strings, and I'm sure Travis does this too when he plays this. You want to play as efficiently as possible. So we keep the guitar pick in between the space between those two adjacent strings, the B string and the G string. So I'm picking down on the B, pulling off, and then picking up on the G so that my guitar pick never leaves that space. Helps me do that really, really easy and really cuts down on your room for error there. So we're gonna follow that up. Shift back and grab the 8th fret of the G. This is the tricky part about this. Shift back and grab the 8th fret of the G, the D sharp note, or E flat, like I said, middle finger, 8th fret G. And we're going to let that note ring out as an overtone. And if you don't know, an overtone is when we keep a note ringing while we play other notes in arpeggios. He plays a B major arpeggio here, a B major triad arpeggio. That's going to be the 7th fret of the E, the 7th fret of the B, and the 8th fret of the G. And you want to hold the 8th fret of the G down while you play the other notes as quarter notes, until we get there, ring finger 9th fret. So it's... We'll go back to picking inside the strings in a second, but yeah, that's 7E, 7B, 8G, and then ring finger 9. Now we're gonna take the pinky finger and we're gonna pedal between that 9B and 9G. Listen. So we have, you hit the B string, then you hit the G twice, and then alternate B, G, B. So it's B, G, string-wise, mind you, not note-wise, string-wise, B, G, right there, go back to the lick. And when you do that the second time around, you can hit both of these notes, 9G and B, as a chord and slide out. Then that's gonna break, that good eye sniper part is just the A power chord, but palm muted. And that's gonna be our pre-chorus. Good eye sniper, and then we're going into our chorus. Chorus is easy and fun to play. It's an open E, which will do the same thing we were just doing with that A power chord, but up a string. Now you've got E, A, C sharp, B. We've already gone over how to play those because we've already played those earlier in the song. So E, A, C sharp, B, E. That's gonna bring us to the next section. He's gonna go, they're gonna copy and paste, good eye sniper, all that good stuff. They're gonna copy and paste. That's gonna bring us to this next section here. More of these open string harmonies, I love it. They're gonna go C sharp, and then they're gonna go open A in the 6th fret, similar to the intro, exactly like the intro. Threes. Things are inherently more interesting in threes. Now take your first finger, go to the F sharp on the 4th fret. The 4th fret D and the open A. And then we'll go to an open A power chord again. So you have love of that, and again, then when it repeats the parts, we already know the chorus, we already know the intro, and it's going to play some of those licks again. It's going to play both of those licks again, so they're going to play that again. Let's skip ahead now instead of repeating ourselves. Let's skip ahead and we'll go right to the, well, what we've all waited for, the Bye Bye Beautiful part, right? It's going to go like this. Rock out on that A, so it's E, A, back and forth, E, A, and then again, E, A, two measures, two measures, two measures, two measures, F sharp on the second fret of the E string. So A again, and then after that F sharp, A, it's gonna rock out. It's gonna play the chorus again. Before bringing us to the final destination, which is just playing the, I hate to call it this, but the Bye Bye Beautiful part all the way out to the outro of the song. But let's break down what Travis is doing lead guitar wise. So until we get to the very, very last piece, you're gonna be playing this, if you're playing Claudio's parts, for a couple minutes. Everything we just spoke about, E, A, F sharp, A, that's the progression. Here's the lead, and it's more pedal tone licks and really cool stuff. And I'm going to show you how Travis was probably influenced by AC/DC. Check this out. So before I go ahead and show you this, Thunderstruck, which is a pedal tone lick off that open B, by the way. Right? Then it goes like this. If you don't think Travis was listening to AC/DC as a kid, you're wrong. Now, and AC/DC is awesome. Shout out to Angus Young and Malcolm Young. Probably the reasons that I started playing guitar in the first place was listening to AC/DC albums as a kid. So anyways, I digress. Back to this. Open B, 9th fret and the 10th fret. You're gonna go open, 9th fret, 10th fret. Then we'll go open, 7th fret, 9th fret. Open, 5th fret, 7th fret. Open, 4th fret, 5th fret. So it's, go back and do 057 again and then restart. It's so much fun. That's that lick. You play that a couple of times and then they're gonna do this. So O and 9 and 10 and then open 12, open 14, open 12, open 10, open 9, 10. That's cool, and then they're gonna go back to this. It keeps going. When he goes, don't bother to write, you're gonna start the tremolo pick, starting on the 10th fret and working our way down this E major scale on the B string. Fun stuff. Just get the alternate pick going. A lot of people have different opinions on like the proper way to get a good tremolo pick going. Me, you know, I tend to stay light. I always say don't dent the marshmallow, and I mean that with the right hand too. So I actually hold the guitar pick lighter to go faster. Some people would disagree, but I find that if you have a death grip on your guitar pick, it's really, really hard to do that for any extended period of time. So just relax and stay light, and that'll come out nice. So that tremolo pick, 10th fret, 9th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret again. You're going to repeat that a couple times. It's going to go back to this. Back, playing off of that, and then we are going to end this out with this. That lead there, that's Travis's part, 12th fret E, 11th fret, 12th fret B, and then our open E power chord on the 1 and the 1. So the 1, 4, 5 are major chords, but the 1 specifically, the root, is going to give you this feeling of like, okay, we're back home, the ride is over, right? That's exactly what they do. You can only create that vibe by playing the 1 chord. the chord that the key is named after. We're in the key of E, play an E chord. Boom. Home. Look at that. If you're playing Claudio's part though, instead of doing the, we're gonna go E power chord on the 7th fret of the A. Let's bring that first finger back to the 6th fret. Then we'll come up here, B power chord, 7 and 9 on the E string and the A string. Oh wait, okay, hold on, wait, yes, I do make mistakes sometimes, I don't know it all. There is one more chord before that happens, so we go. Before that happens though, we've got to hit this. Oh, we have an open A and a 2nd fret of the D and the 4th fret of the G. It makes an A sus2 chord. So they play this A sus2 chord. But A sus2 suspended chords give you this big open feeling. Okay, this open feeling. Oh man, we're going on a cool journey. This is cool. And then they just bring it to a close. Fun stuff. So A sus2, then the line. Whichever character you want to play, that's what's cool. That's what's cool to me about playing Coheed's music, is they have two very distinctive guitar players that have distinctive styles. So it's like, you know, you get bored playing one character, you pick another, and it both make for a great study. Claudio is this great, just like classic rock guitar player in both his rhythm and his lead style. He's like your prototypical rock guitar player. And Travis, this just like genius lead melody player, and it, you know, obviously it blends together so well. So guys, whichever character you decide to play, just remember this. It's supposed to be fun. Have fun with it.